YouTube? We're back with our final thoughts on the Legendary Tritons. So I just want to go over some price points with you so you can kind of get a feel for the general area where these Tritons fit in. The Tritons were like $75. I think they're like $67 right now on Legendary's site with free shipping. So you can get them really, really inexpensive right now. This is a Soul Desert 2, which we purchased at Walmart, and the price point on this is $17. So that's about how small this one is. You have the Axial SCX24 in the background. It's $120. That's a crawler though, so it's gonna only go about 3/4 of a mile an hour at top speed. You have the RGT Adventurer, and that was about $100 even. And then you have the JJRC Q60, and that was about $60. So this vehicle right here, this is pretty much just a model that drives. You can drive it in the grass when the grass is mowed. If the grass is not mowed, you will not be able to drive this in the grass. It's only for hard surfaces, unless you upgrade it. Now, these two vehicles, they will go pretty much anywhere. They're four-wheel drive. They have four-wheel independent suspension. They go 17 miles an hour, I believe it is, and they are very fast. What I ended up doing with mine is I ended up taking the shocks off and then mounting them upside down. And I fill my shocks with Vaseline with cocoa butter to dampen them. And once I dampened the shocks, these trucks drove a lot better. They were more stable. You were able to control them much better. They are a lot of fun. If you're gonna buy any of these, if you're thinking about buying a car, you're thinking about buying any of these, I would recommend buying one of these, because you can take this to the beach and have fun. You can have fun in your backyard when the grass isn't mowed. This will drive right through the grass, no problem. This is a lot of fun if you drive it in the rain or on a wet pavement. It's a lot of fun. So I think the all around RCing experience,
it was fun.
The Legendary Tritons are the best. And if you're a husband and wife couple, get two.
Really, it's fun.
Get two
the
because
it was a blast. It was a blast.
You can make little ramps at the beach. You just take these to the beach. You wouldn't think they'd be as fun as they are, but man, they're so much fun at the beach.
And it exercises my lazy kid, so that's nice.
Yeah, our dogs love to chase them in the yard, and they will drive around the yard quite fast. Probably, I'd say 10 miles an hour, but for an RC car in the grass, it's pretty fast. Now, when you get these, when you get one of these Tritons, it's going to come with one of these chargers. Okay, and the nice thing about these Tritons is they have about an hour runtime. So the Soul Desert 2, you get about 15 minutes of runtime out of tops. The RGT Defender and the SCX24 C10, you're going to get about 30 minutes runtime. The JJRC, you get about 15 minutes, like 10 minutes runtime out of the box. But these two, you'll get an hour's runtime because they have two batteries. They have multiple batteries in them. Now, each battery charges at about 20 minutes per battery. So if you're going to buy one of these, buy another charger so you can charge both the batteries at the same time. So I can charge both these cars in about an hour with the two chargers. But if I only had one charger, obviously it would take me still an hour to charge the car. But if with two chargers, I can charge it in 30 minutes. So if you're going to invest in one of these cars, if you're thinking about buying an RC car, I would definitely consider the Legendary Tritons. You can, a woman, she can put it in her purse. A guy can just stick it in his car and take it with him anywhere they go. And, you can have fun with it anywhere. They're small, they're portable. The charges last for quite a while. and they're extremely easy to work on. This is Triton here, and this is crawling with her Triton. Her Triton had a steering servo that went out on it. She crashed it into a tree the second day.
What?
And I'll tell you, I got the steering servo. It was here in 4 days flat. It took them 4 days to get it here. Not hardly any time at all. And when I took the car apart to put the steering servo in it, every screw on this car was tight. Not one screw was loose. So we all know there's a company out there, I'm not going to mention their name, but they're known for having loose screws on all the way through their car. This car had no loose screws in it. They were all extremely tight. Everything was easy to work on. The only thing I recommend is if you're going to work on this car, make sure you put something underneath it to hold it up when you take it apart. It's the only thing I recommend. Other than that, for the value, they're really good cars. The only downside that I can find, honestly, is the body pins. So here's a body pin. You know, if you have big carrot-like fingers like I do, they're extremely hard to take in and out. So we end up switching them over to the axials because they have the nice pull tab on them. You can get pull tab pins on eBay for, you know, a bag of 20 of them for like $5 or something. So I would recommend getting something with a pull tab on it. But other than that, for me, it's 2 thumbs up for these cars.
Yeah, me too.